This is how I shave. Water, no shaving cream. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why you can't have a son. Why you're having trouble making a son, like a male. So basically, your wife is stopping you. The female actually controls what, she dictates what is coming out, a male or female. And essentially, I've noticed that energetically, I've noticed a lot of males are being controlled by witchcraft. And essentially, the female, they essentially love to control. I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying there's a lot of patterns and there's some red flags, right? But yeah, what's the red flag? Oh yeah, I guess you can think about where you met them. If it was a high vibe or low vibe place. Also, if they ever manipulate, even the smallest thing. Even the smallest thing could be a manipulation. So were they doing manipulations when you met them? Like, were they doing some kind of manipulation to meet you? And also, do they support you, or do they always control you? Because I find that a lot of people they get in relationships early because when we're younger, we feel like we need someone to make us whole, right? To help us, right? But essentially, you need to actually be alone to learn about yourself. Then you can grow. But usually I find that on the path of your life, you're gonna be forcing things, right? And again, did you meet them naturally, right? Or was it a forced situation? Like when you're going out to look for women at clubs, that's a low vibe place, and also it's forced. It's not natural. It's not happening naturally. So anything that's forced is from the enemy, from the devil, and anything that is natural is of God, right? And also, what else can I say? Yeah, so essentially, I noticed that a lot of men, they're essentially being controlled energetically. The female's the one. Oh yeah, if she's leading, she's controlling the way you speak in conversations with people around in other groups, like, and also she's driving you around. She's controlling the finances, or she's leading you. That means she's controlling you. And also, if she's controlling, like, you have to notice things like, do they force you to watch stuff like, hey, look at this, look at that? Because your attention, your focus, your emotions and your thoughts and your actions are all energy, connected to your manifesting ability. I just want to buy a blade that lasts forever. I'm just gonna buy one day those knives that you can sharpen. I'm sick of these crap. Everything that lasts, like that breaks, I don't want anymore. I'm not supporting the shitty companies that make them. And every time these corporate independent companies make something that lasts, the big companies come and shut them down. Well, we're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that. Yeah, so I kind of started having that feeling. How I knew that is because my evil twin sister, she has a very big, like, empath husband. The thing is that he's married to a witch who's evil and manipulative. And then when she got, pregnant, and then they said, hey, guess the sex. I could already see on their faces. I said, female. And they were like, yeah. Because essentially, they don't want strong males. They don't want a male to have his building, having time with his son and bonding, masculinity. They want the females to dominate. Because Satan inverts everything. So it's pretty obvious that there's a massive attack against masculinity. And straight up, this system, it tricks men. Right? We don't need to focus on women chasing women. We need to focus on building ourselves. Then that will attract everything to us. Anyway, peace.